For schools in Michigan, the high school football season has just 2 regular season games remaining, and for the Bedford Kicking Mules and first-year head coach Mike Vickers, they're just 1 win away from that automatic berth in the state playoffs. Bedford on the road this Saturday to face the 3-4 Monroe Trojans. Mike Jewell, our pigskin professor, has more. Jewell's Gems is brought to you by BGSU. Come see why BGSU is #1 in the Midwest for student satisfaction. Belong, stand out, go far. Bowling Green State University.
Some people might call it a mantra, others might call it a cliche, but the idea that losing doesn't build character, it reveals it, is one of the things I've absolutely fallen in love with as far as this commitment of the sport to life itself. And up there in Temperance, Bedford High School with Mike Vickers, we've seen just 2 episodes of losing, and what it reveals is the deep, burning character that I think is going to make Bedford an absolute threat in the Michigan high school playoffs. Started in week 1 in that embarrassing loss where nothing went right. It doesn't look like you're executing much against that Stephen High School football team. It all came down to turnovers. But in the first game for Coach Vickers, the idea with all eyes upon him, and they would be looking for his response, he seemed to respond with a grace and a humility and a toughness that was absolutely contagious. And then week 6, man, oh man, what a football game against Saline, who's going to make their own deep run in the playoffs. Bedford finds a way to match them point for point and yard for yard, and they lost that football game. But their response was so strong from Brown, from Vickers. This is a team that has found itself, and I think that causes trouble for everybody on their schedule. The Monroe Trojans are going to be hosting the Kicking Mules this week, and it's a game that I'm glad we got on BCSN because we're going to start to see Bedford roll into that playoff mode. Christian Brown is special. Well over 1,000 yards already, heading towards 1,500 or 1,600 yards. He is incredibly athletic in addition to his strength. And I was so impressed by that football game he put together against Saline. Bedford has shown me in the 2 situations where you tend to reach out, feel pity for yourself or blame others, a commitment to team. And that is what's going to drive this talent and what could be a magical, incredible playoff run for the Bedford Kicking Mules. So I'm watching this Monroe football game. I'm going to be watching those Michigan playoffs. You got to earn your way in by winning a number of games. That's what it's about. Good luck to Bedford. Stay healthy. Get on track.